Been a headache for impacted Arklatex homeowners and businesses would be an understatement. There's so much to clean up, restore, and deal with, but above everything, your health and the health of your home is of the utmost importance. Tonight, KTBS-TV investigates and tests the floodwaters to see just how dirty it is.
It's been everywhere. Our yards, homes, sidewalks, parks. It's muddy, full of snakes and insects, and it smells. So we wanted to know what's in the floodwater.
A lot of times when you have a flood, you have bacteria that's been in rivers. It's been in areas where, not the cleanest of areas that you actually want to be coming in contact with, and especially if it comes in contact with wastewater. The wastewater is a big issue.
We went out with Keith Sampson of SRP Environmental to test 4 outdoor spots in our area that were heavily flooded. River Bluff in Bossier City, the Bossier Sheriff Substation area on Arthur Teague Parkway, Les Maisons Subdivision in Shreveport, and Shreveport's Riverview Park. We tested the water a few days after much of the river had receded, but there were still several pockets of floodwater around. We tested in 2 categories: total coliform, the bacteria found in human and animal waste, and total bacterial count, looking at other types of bacteria. First, total coliform, which came back negative in all 4 spots. Sampson says the negative result makes sense because we tested outdoors and we've seen a lot of rain since the flooding. But he says his company has seen positive results in homes and businesses in Shreveport-Bossier.
And we sampled outside the homes, so you expect it to be diluted, and those were negative in those areas. Inside the home, though, what you're going to find out is that when you have any type of wastewater, or if there's fecal coliform in the water, when the water actually goes down, it's going to be left on the building materials. So it'll have to be tested and cleaned and removed.
Next, total bacteria. And we found what Sampson described as elevated levels of bacteria. In River Bluff, 7.4 million colony-forming units per 100 milliliters. Near the river on Arthur Teague Parkway, 100,000 colony-forming units per 100 milliliters. Riverview Park in Shreveport, 1.17 million. And at Les Maisons, 530,000. Is that a lot? Sampson says it is. And the test revealed a long list of different kinds of bacteria, most of which he says are commonly found, although typically not at this level. And this kind, Acinetobacter baumannii, is known to cause gastrointestinal problems in people with compromised immune systems.
Basically, you would want to make sure that you have low concentrations, and you wouldn't want these concentrations inside your home.
So the water is dirty, really dirty, and Sampson says it's so important for homeowners to get rid of porous materials that absorb the water and test the places where the water has been before cleanup and after, especially for resale purposes.
Number 1, you get peace of mind, but number 2, if you don't do it, you're going to have to disclose that you had flood damage, and then the question's going to come up. What type of bacteria, what type of issues could be in the home as far as microbes and other types of fungus.
And if you have a private water well, the water must get tested to ensure it's safe to drink. So as you clean up, keep in mind what's in the water and be sure to protect yourself.
While the water was all over our lawns as well, Sampson says we shouldn't have to worry about keeping our pets and children indoors. Mother Nature will take care of outdoor surfaces over time. He says total coliform and total bacteria are not the only things to worry about. Older homes need to worry about lead and asbestos. Now, for those who don't have private wells and rely on the city systems, concerns for drinking water safety came up in Bossier a few weeks ago at a city council meeting. Officials assured residents that the water is fine and the new wastewater treatment facility near the Arthur Ray Teague Parkway is okay too. Jeff?